Hi everyone, this is Crow the Sandler fan here, and it's time for me to do another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be on a movie that I watched for the very first time not too long ago, and it's a movie that stars Fred Savage. It's from 1989. It's a movie involving video games, actually, and that movie would be on the 1989 film The Wizard. So the plot for The Wizard is it's about this kid named Jimmy, played by Luke Edwards, who wants to go to California, but of course a policeman stops him and takes him home. And then we have this kid named Corey, played by Fred Savage, who lives with his dad, played by Beau Bridges, and his older brother, played by Christian Slater. But Corey decides to go to Jimmy's place and to get Jimmy to California. And then on their way to California, they meet this girl named Haley who tells Jimmy and Corey that there's a big video game ceremony going on at Universal Studios, and Corey finds out that Jimmy is really good at video games. And since Universal Studios is in California, Corey thinks Jimmy can be the wizard, meaning that he can be really good at video games and he could be the winner of the video game championship at Universal Studios. So Corey agrees to take Jimmy to the video game championship to Universal Studios. But then, of course, Jimmy's parents are worried about Jimmy, so they hire this guy named Mr. Putnam to find Jimmy and to take him back home. And it's basically up to Jimmy to show up at the video game championships before it's too late, and that's what the plot is. So, my opinion on this movie, I need to be completely honest. I really want to like it since I love video games. I love anything involving Super Mario. I love video games, and I really want to like it, but after I watched it, I just thought that movie was okay. Not great, just okay. It's definitely a movie that I'll never watch again. I still liked it though. It was fine for what it is. But it's definitely a movie I would never watch again, and I would not get it on DVD at all. But yeah, The Wizard was an alright movie. It did have some pretty decent scenes. And there was one funny scene I liked. I liked the scene where the dad, played by Beau Bridges, quickly got into video games. That was a really funny scene. You know, the dad playing video games. That was a really funny scene. And I also liked how Jimmy is a pro at video games, and that's a pretty good scene, you know, where he's really good at playing this video game at that arcade place. That was a really good scene. And I also like the fact that the movie is to promote Super Mario Bros. 3, because Super Mario Bros. 3 actually came out 1 year after The Wizard. Which makes sense because The Wizard involves video games, and it is pretty nice to promote a Mario video game, which is really cool. And I thought the video game championships scene was really good. I like how people have a tournament when playing Super Mario Bros. 3, which is really cool. I like it. And throughout all of the characters I like, the only character I did not like was Mr. Putnam. In fact, I've never even heard of the guy that plays Mr. Putnam. Apparently, a character actor plays Mr. Putnam who happens to be the antagonist of The Wizard. I didn't really like Mr. Putnam that much. I thought he was a very mean-spirited character. But thankfully, Jimmy ended up winning the video game championship, so that's a good thing. And I thought the acting performances were decent. I thought Fred Savage did pretty good in this movie, as well as Luke Edwards, and Beau Bridges did a good job playing the dad, and Christian Slater did a good job playing Corey's older brother. And also Sam McMurray's in it. He plays Jimmy's dad. If you don't know who Sam McMurray is a character actor. And you know how I know who Sam McMurray is? Well, Sam McMurray played the villain in one of my favorite childhood movies, Slappy and the Stinkers. Yeah, that's right. Sam McMurray plays the villain in Slappy and the Stinkers. And I honestly liked Sam McMurray a lot better as Jimmy's dad and stepdad in The Wizard. Yeah, I forgot to mention, Corey's dad, played by Beau Bridges, is actually Jimmy's real dad, while Sam McMurray's character is Jimmy's stepdad. But yeah, I thought Sam McMurray did a good job playing Jimmy's stepdad. But yeah, overall, I have nothing else to say about The Wizard. Would I recommend The Wizard? Well, if you like Fred Savage and if you like movies involving video games, then you can give the movie a shot. But I personally don't recommend it because the movie's just alright and definitely not the type of movie you would watch again. So for my final rating of The Wizard, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 stars. It's a decent film from 1989. Thank you for listening to my review on The Wizard. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is me saying peace out.